Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English. My childhood, about Abdul Kalam and his achievements and his childhood days. And about the society of Rameswar, how they managed to live harmoniously. Let's talk about paragraph 8. We are on paragraph 8. On the whole, means as a whole, a small society of Rameswaram was rigid. Rigid means very strict in terms of the separation. Segregation means separation of different social groups. Means they were very strict that they did not want to separate each other from the different societies, and they never made a difference whether a person is a Hindu or a Muslim or somebody else. They never made a difference. They were very strict. They did not want to make a difference because they want to live in harmony. So they were very strict that nobody was allowed to make a difference there. So in terms of segregation or in terms of separation of people according to different classes or different religion, they were very strict. They did not want that. So, but Kalam's science teacher, religiously they were deeply religious, but they did not make a difference in the society. But Kalam's science teacher, Kalam, when he was in class 5, he had a science teacher. His name was Siva Subramanya Iyer. Because of this teacher, he proceeded further. So it was a kind of turning point. Siva Subramanya Iyer was his science teacher. Though an orthodox, Subramanya Iyer was a deeply religious man. He was a Brahmin with a very conservative wife. His wife was very conservative. Conservative means did not want to see other religious people, did not want to meet them. Very conservative. Was something different to change. Different and difficult. She did not want to change. Though Subramaniam Iyer was an educated person, he knew that we should not make a difference in the society. We live as one. We live peacefully, harmoniously in the society, though there are various communities. He was an educated man. He knew the strength of unity and the power of peace and harmony. But his wife was something of a rebel. She did not want to change. It was very difficult and different. She did not want to change. She was something difficult to change. Let's see how Subramanya Iyer will fight these social differences and changes his wife. We'll talk about that in our next class also. Right now his wife is very, very conservative and social, and Subramanya Iyer was a broad-minded person. Educated, broad-minded person. He did his best. He means Siva Subramanya Iyer, Kalam's teacher, science teacher. He did his best to break the social barriers. These type of women, Subramania's wife was a social barrier. These type of social barrier, he did his best to break the social barriers so that people from varying backgrounds, people from different castes, different religion could mingle easily. Mingle means mix, so that there would be peace and harmony in Rameswaram. So Subramanya Iyer tried very hard to break the social barriers, to change the conservative mind of the people, because men were orthodox but educated, they knew, but especially the women, housewives, there in Rameswaram, most of the housewives were very conservative. So the social barrier has to be broken. So Subramanya Iyer tried very hard to break the social barriers of bearing different people from different religion, different caste, so that people could mingle easily. So for that reason, Siva Subramanya used to spend hours with Kalam. You see that? Just to show the people. Let the people learn. He used to, and other children also. So he used to sit with Abdul Kalam for hours after class. There were other Hindu boys. Ramananda Sastri, Aravindan, Siva Prakashan were there. Other Hindu students were also. Why Subramanya Iyer did not sat with other students? Only with Abdul Kalam most of the time for hours. Whenever he is free, whenever Abdul Kalam was playing or he is free. That is to break the social barriers. Let the people know. Let the students also understand. So Siva Subramanya Iyer used to spend hours with Kalam and would often say, Subramanya Iyer very often, most of the time used to say, Kalam, Abdul Kalam, I want you to develop. I want you to develop, grow and become a good student, well-disciplined student. I want you to develop so that you are on par. Par means equal. You are on equalized with the highly educated people of the cities, of the towns and cities. So Subramanya Iyer used to advise him, used to guide him, used to love him and teach him very much. He used to say that, Abdul Kalam, I want you to grow up, develop, be a good student, proceed further and achieve your aim. I want you to develop so that you will equalize, you are on par, so that in the cities and towns there are educated men, highly educated men. So you must also go to the towns or get education so that you will equalize with them, so that you will keep the name and fame of Rameswaram. I want you to grow up and develop and equalize with those people who are highly educated in the cities. I want you. That's my dream. You see, Subramanya Iyer very often used to advise him, used to guide him, used to encourage him so that he will keep on studying, work hard and become a great man, equal with great men. So, Subramanyam Iyer played an important role in Abdul Kalam's life. Abdul Kalam never forget his teacher throughout his life. Because of Subramanya Iyer, he used to take Abdul Kalam to the riverside or near the seashore, and he used to show the birds flying, how the birds are flying. He used to teach them that. He used to show the birds how they are flying. You see that? And the name of his autobiography is The Wings of Fire. You got the idea from that. So, Subramanya Iyer was a great teacher. He loved Abdul Kalam very much, inspired him very often, guided him very often, used to guide him, used to encourage him, inspire him, and love him very much. And his dream was that Abdul Kalam would become a great man. So that you are on par, equalized with the highly educated people of the big cities, it is my dream. I hope you will fulfill that dream, my dream. So I want you to grow up, become a very highly educated person and do something. And keep the name and fame of the Rameswaram. One day he invited Kalam to break the social barrier, to teach his wife that all are equal. One day he invited Abdul Kalam to his home for a meal. Abdul Kalam was invited to his house for a meal. And his wife was horrified. His wife was horrified. He opposed. She refused. She objected. Not refused. She objected. His wife was horrified at the idea of calling a Muslim boy to her house for a meal. In the beginning, she objected. But Mr. Siva Subramania Iyer must have made her understand, and somehow Abdul Kalam was invited. Let's see what happens in our next class. What she does, how she behaves, and second time also Abdul Kalam was invited, and the second time there was a great change. So we'll talk about that in our next class. This much for today. You read paragraph 8 and try to understand. Here it is very clear. I made it very clear so that you will not have any problem, but you go through the book as well. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. Stay safe and keep on studying at home. That's all for today. Thank you very much.